round a table to all work with each other. I remember them all telling me at the time I was completely mad. It will never happen.
This is Jonathan Aguilar here for Boxing Fans, joined by Adam Smith, Head of Broadcasting at GBM Sports. We're here at GBM Media Day, ahead of May 24th at York Hall. Obviously, you know, when you were at Sky, we used to ask you questions about, you know, Eddie Hearn said this, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't seem to happen as much anymore because of, you know, Frank and Eddie, you know, doing fights together. But it does seem like Ben Shalom and Frank Smith and Eddie Hearn seem to be more at it these days. As an outsider looking in now, what do you make of that? And is that just you know, when you get to a certain level, that's going to happen? You know, rivals coming at you from, you know, this side, that side. You know, what do you make of it now? You're not part of that side anymore.
I like Eddie, I like Frank, I like George, I like Frank Smith very much. I like Ben. You know, they've all got to that level. They're all doing their things. Eddie, I absolutely adored working with, as you know. Love the short time I had with Ben. Real big admirer of George Warren, of Frank Smith, of Kala Nisse. I think that they're all great, and you need a little bit of this back and forth, of course. And so if it's Ben getting a little bit, or Eddie or Frank, it's sort of what happens. And Izzy's gone under the radar a bit. Everyone's saying, "Oh, we like Izzy. Izzy's a great guy." But you know, if Izzy gets to that level, which we hope so, I'm sure that, you know, there'll be banter with that as well. It's all fun and games. I think the fact that Frank and Eddie are working together now shows that business can be made. And I did an interview the other day, and I've got up on my wall a Boxing Monthly when I took the job of head of boxing at Sky Sports, and one of the things I said was I want to get all the promoters together round a table to all work with each other. I remember them all telling me at the time I was completely mad. It will never happen. You know, they've all got their own things. They hate each other, all of that. Eddie didn't want to meet Frank Warren, all this sort of stuff. And now look at it. It's all happening under an umbrella. But you know what? They are still competitors. And Eddie wants the best for Matchroom. Frank and George want the best for Queensberry. Kala Nisse for Wasserman. Ben for Boxer. So they've still got that. It's almost like the boxing writers' dinner where everyone talks and everyone has a nice evening, and then the next day they're all plotting against each other again. This time it's not so much plotting, they're plotting together, but you know that Matchroom want to beat Queensberry and Queensberry want to beat Matchroom. There's pride at stake there as well, because they have got their own businesses to look after. And the one I'm looking at is sort of the Ben, Eddie, George Warren coming through, and maybe Izzy as well. So that'll be fun. And everyone's different. Izzy's a fighter. The others aren't boxers. Izzy was a boxer, a fighter, so he brings something slightly different to the table. So yeah, we're not at that level yet at GBM Sports. We know that, but we want to try and get there. And I'm going to use my experience of working with all the others to try and help Izzy achieve that. But it's going to be tough because Queensberry a great outfit, Boxer a great outfit, Matchroom a great outfit, and so are Wasserman. These are serious people that have been around a long time. Ben's learning it quickly. It's been he's had a big jump, you know, young 28-year-old coming into it, suddenly with a lot of fighters, the keys to the best platform in Britain in Sky Sports. And look at the fights he's putting on now. The Wardley Clarks, Lauren Price and Jessica McCaskill. Then you've got the big one at Selhurst Park, Lawrence Sokoli, don't forget him, over in Poland. So Boxer have got it all happening. Queensberry have got huge amounts. I'm at one of their shows tomorrow night. Same with Eddie and DAZN. So it's happy days, isn't it? Lots of broadcasters, lots of platforms, lots of promoters, all happening in Saudi. British boxing still. Talk of Wembley in September again. I mean, the fans and the fighters. Have you seen fighters here today? All these 9-0s, 8-0s, 2-0s. They're absolutely loving it. They think they could be 5-10 fights away from being in the Saudi mix. It's great times. Great times for the young fighters who deserve these opportunities, and we at GBM are going to try and keep giving them.
Actually, final prediction, Wilder Zhang. Who wins that, Adam?
I went through the Matchroom and Queensberry card the other day with someone, and it was difficult to pick a lot of them. I think I love Hamza Shiraz, for example, on the Queensberry side. I think Dubois Hrgovic is really interesting. Might lean towards Daniel on that. I think with that one, I lean towards Deontay Wilder. I think that Deontay was really poor last time. Zhang was all over Joe Parker, and then he sort of went to sleep, and Parker was really good towards the end. It's a great fight. I lean towards Wilder with that one.
Okay, Adam, appreciate your time, and yeah, we'll look forward to May 24th here at York Hall.
Good. I look forward to it as well. Can't wait to be back at York Hall with GBM. We're taking it around the country. I can't wait to go to Ireland soon with them as well. Really enjoying it at GBM. But first of all, it's up to Liverpool tomorrow morning to cheer on Hannah Rankin, who is our fighter at Summit. What, you won't meet a more rounded athlete than Hannah Rankin, and a better person. What a wonderful story she is. A classical musician and a fighter, and she wants to be world champion all over again, and we're going to help her get there. Hannah Rankin, Team Rankin, tomorrow night in Liverpool.
There you have it. Adam, appreciate it.